What's up, guys? It's Japa Rico here. Today we're going to teach Camille lesson 8. And in this lesson, we are going to talk about something that is called volume, okay? And something which is really important in trading, okay? So you want to see, okay, let me plot it first, okay? Because for this lesson, I'm not actually going to teach Camille, but she's going to teach me. Because I'm going to just plot it, and she's going to tell me what she can see, okay? All right. So this is the volume of number of transactions that were made for Morgan Stanley, okay? So we are, guys, we are just using Morgan Stanley because it's the last stock that we saw in our next class, okay? So, well, you can see that here price went all the way up, okay? And there's a huge bar showing the number of transactions, okay? The volume that was being traded for that day, okay? So you can see huge volume, okay? And let's try to see if volume is going to tell us something, okay? About the intention of the market, the major market makers, okay? So market makers are the big banks, the institutions that control the market. And let's see if they give us some clue, okay? So every time you see huge volume, you can see that a lot of those institutions, and it's not us, okay? Even if Camille places a lot of money that she has, it doesn't actually move, okay? Even if I place all the money I have, it doesn't really move the market, okay? What moves the market are those huge financial institutions because they place millions, okay? In one trade, they place millions of dollars. And they are the ones who have the power to move the market. We have no power, okay? So whenever you're saying this, are actually representing the moves of those institutions, okay? So, Camille, teach me, okay? So why do you think here you see a huge volume, okay? And price finish very tiny. So you can see that this candle here, okay? First question, why the body of the candle is so tiny? Why?
Because the open price and the closing price hasn't got much difference.
Correct. So price has finished, when the price closed, did it close higher or lower?
Lower.
Correct. And then why we have a shadow? Why the shadow is so big? Oh, this shadow is huge. Why?
Because during the day it has been fluctuating.
Correct. So price, you see that the edge, the top of the shadow, tried to get close to the price that it opened on the previous day.
Yeah.
See? It's very close to the price it opened on the previous day.
Yeah.
Here. Okay?
Okay.
Tried to get to there and got close, but then it failed. It lost power to get there, to remain there, and went all the way down. Okay?
And I have a question. So does the opening price every day always like similar to the price from like closing price from the previous day, or it will like changes a lot, like just
Okay,
like,
you have the answer to this question here, right here.
yeah.
Yeah. So, for example, here you open with this huge gap, right?
Okay.
Yeah. So that answers your question. Actually, has nothing to do. It can be with a huge, can be very far. So closed at this, it closed here, right?
Yeah.
It closed here, but then when it opened the next day, you open here. So totally, the price totally different. Yeah. That's why we have those huge gaps, like here as well. So price actually closed here, but the next day you open here. So much difference.
So that's why people have to wake up by the time it opens, the market opens.
Yeah, but because of those gaps, maybe it's already too late.
Okay.
So that's why day traders, they don't like to hold the position until the next session because they know that there might be a gap. Yeah. So if there is a gap, you screw their trade. Yeah. What if there is a guy during this session, he thought the market would go down, and then he opened a sell position, and then the next day it's much higher. Then that will screw his trade, right? Yeah. But eventually, if this guy opened a sell position here, okay, and the next day was this huge gap, right? But he didn't close it. He held it. If he holds this trade up to here, he can make all this money. Or maybe he holds the trade up to here, he can make all this money. Okay, but of course, yeah, he couldn't see this. Okay, this is the future. So on the next day, he saw, wow, he opened so much, so big, and probably he would have closed at that time. Okay. And what else I have to say? Yeah. So, guys, after this huge, okay, so you have this volume that is much bigger than all these previous ones, all of them, okay, is much bigger. And then you know what happens? So why the body is so small? Also because the market makers want to deceive us. Because think, if the body is big, okay, and shows a bearish move, a lot of people will think, oh, okay, it's going down. And then they will sell. And then they'll make money. But they don't want us to make money. So they want to do like this, okay? So we can't see this part. And we probably think, oh, this is just a small correction, probably go up again. Yeah. That's why they do that, okay? To deceive us. But since they cannot hide from us is the volume. They can't hide that. So we can see the volume. Oh, okay. So they are planning to do something. We know that they're already positioning themselves. Because why? Because the volume of transactions is huge. So a lot of banks, big banks, institutions placing orders. Which orders? Buy or sell? We don't know. Okay? So you want to know what exactly they are doing? We don't know. But we know they're doing. Yeah, right? So we know they're doing something. And then, so here, if we place and open a sell position, we can actually grab all this move, okay? All of this. And I don't know at what time you are closing, right? Because we can't see the bottom. And we can never catch the bottom. Very hard to catch the bottom, okay? So maybe you close it like here because you thought, okay, went all the way down and now it's a huge green candle, so maybe price will go up. You may think like that, right? You may think the price will go up and maybe you would have closed here, okay? I don't know, okay? Yeah. So, but even so, you could get all this, okay? And some people will be scared when they see a green candle, okay? Yeah. And then maybe they can only get here, okay? Because they saw, but even so is a lot of money. So maybe those people saw, okay, red candle, let's stay. Red candle, let's stay. Red candle, let's stay. Red candle, let's stay. Oops, got a green candle. Maybe price will go up. Yeah. Let's close it. Yeah. But even so, you get all this, which is a lot actually. Yeah. Okay. So even if you got that, even if you got this, is actually okay. Is about 790 points. Okay, which would be 20. I don't know. Okay, $7.90. Okay, which is 14%, 14.79%. 3 bars in 5 days. Okay, so 5 days of trading, and you would have gotten $7.90. But don't forget, $7.90 per one stock. But usually you will not buy. Yeah, you don't buy one stock. Some people would, but usually you will not buy one, right? So that's a lot of money. Okay. Guys, so another thing, okay, shall we continue? Let's see another example, if you can see huge. Okay, here's another example okay, this is green, okay, and the bar is also green, and then you can ask me, hey, Japa, but aren't they buying? So shouldn't the market go up? How come the market went down? Because you can see here, right? They pushed the price all the way up, but after that, actually, market went down. Yeah. Well, market went down actually, and then you can say, "Hey, Jaco, how come?" Right? So never think because you see the volume green, don't think they are buying. Okay, never think like that. The only thing you know is actually they're placing orders. Yeah, but you don't know they are buying. Okay, and here is a very good example. Why? They push all the price all the way up to deceive us again. And then we think, oh, okay, they are buying. But actually, no, it's delusional. It's delusional. Okay? And another thing that you can identify here is something called lower tops. Okay? What do I mean by lower tops? You can see that the top is high and then it's becoming a little bit lower. So it's lower tops. And here it's becoming a little bit lower. So you can actually just connect the dots and you can see this. Oh, you can see the tops are getting lower. Okay? So when it's here and you see this kind of structure, and then you can tell, oh, okay, it's not really actually going up because it hasn't broken this structure yet. So it's just following this structure. Okay? Okay, guys, this was the lesson about volume, and we'll finish here. So thank you very much, and I'll see you guys in my next lesson. Bye.
Bye.